Hey everyone, my name is Rishi Shah and I'm a product manager here at YCharts. Today I'm going to talk about one of our newest Quickflows called Find Lower Cost Alternative. If you're not familiar with the Quickflows tool on YCharts, it's a great tool where we took some of the most common workflows that our YCharts users do and made them easy to access just by one click of the button. So today I'm going to talk about this John Smith balance allocation portfolio as an example to show you how to use this new Quickflow. So now that I'm on this portfolio, perhaps I have a meeting with John Smith later on and I'm an advisor preparing for the meeting, potentially looking for some changes to make within that portfolio to better position my client. So I'm going to go into this Quickflows menu and let's start off by just understanding the holdings within this portfolio. And a great one for that is our basic info breakdown Quickflow. Now what this Quickflow is going to do is it's going to take us into our comp tables tool and it's going to show us some basic information about all of the underlying holdings like expense ratio, dividend yield, stock, bond, and cash allocation, etc. So I'm going to start off by just taking a look at the expense ratio of our holdings just to see where we could potentially make some changes to lower that expense ratio and even potentially increase our returns. So I'm just taking a look at this top holding and perhaps there's a change we can make and we want to continue to look further into what that change could be. So I'm going to click on this Quickflows menu again on the right and I'm going to type in that ticker. Once you type in that fund name here, you'll see that ticker populate, and right under similar securities, there's this Quickflow called Find Lower Cost Alternative. When I click on that Quickflow, it's going to take us into the fund screener and basically break down and give you a list of results of similar funds to the one you typed in, but might have a lower expense ratio and even better returns over time. So when you're looking at this screener, you could see that it has the same fund category, it has the same benchmark index and some other attributes, and then it also has a lower expense ratio than that fund and also higher returns. Now looking at our results here, we do have 21 funds that we're looking at, and maybe over a 3-year time frame I want to get some positive or a pretty good category rank so I know that the fund I might replace is going to rank pretty well. So once I click that column to sort, you'll see some options here, and maybe let's just go with this AMIGX because it ranks pretty well over different time frames. As I scroll to the right, it has a much lower expense ratio and even some pretty attractive returns. So from here, I can click into the fund and actually do my due diligence and really understand if it's the right investment, or I can go ahead and implement that into my portfolio. So I'm going to go back to that John Smith portfolio. And there's a few things you could do from here. So at this point, I could click on this pencil here to edit the portfolio. So once I click on that, it's going to take me into my portfolios, the symbols and the weights. I could click on edit here to make that change. So scrolling down, you'll see that fund that we're looking to replace, and I can type in the new ticker and actually recalculate the portfolio to see how that change would look or what impact it would have. Now for the sake of time, I already did this, so once I type in John Smith again, you'll see I have the balanced allocation portfolio, but I also have the allocation portfolio with changes. So I really understand the difference of the two. So now you can see this new portfolio, you can see the new holdings, allocations, etc. You can even make a report of this portfolio versus the old one. Maybe that's a good side-by-side comparison that you can show your client to really explain the differences that you just made. Lastly, I can go into this Quickflows menu and compare this John Smith portfolio versus what it used to be. So I can just go into the comparison tab and type in John Smith, and then type in the other one with the changes. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on Basic Info Comparison again. Now you can see by looking at this comparison that we have a lower expense ratio, a higher dividend yield, and the same allocation overall. So hopefully the Find Lower Cost Alternative Quickflow helps you with your fund and portfolio analysis while using YCharts. Thank you, everyone.